In New York, the mafia's influence was also carried out in less noticeable ways, through drug trafficking, racketeering, and the dirty tricks of small-time gangsters in the streets of Little Italy. This unvarnished reality was used as the backdrop of a semi-autobiographical film made by a 30-year-old Italian-American director, Martin Scorsese. For the first time, Scorsese worked with the young actor who would become his alter ego. In Mean Streets, De Niro plays Johnny Boy, a hothead who borrows money from a mafioso with no intention of paying him back.
Come on, fuck face! Come on. I got something for you, motherfucker, come on. Come on, motherfucker, my big shot. Come on, DD, disappointed Dunsky. Right, asshole.
You don't have the guts.
Come on.
You don't have the guts to use it.
I don't, huh? I don't have the guts. Come on, asshole. Come over here. I'll put this up your ass.
The actor gave off an impression of urgency, attention,
Fucking asshole.
an exhilarating recklessness. His mannerisms and attitudes seemed exceptionally natural. His energy, bottled up in a body on the verge of exploding, appeared to come from the streets. And yet, nothing about his upbringing made him an obvious choice to play petty criminals. Robert De Niro was the only child of two New York artists. When his parents divorced, Bobby stayed with his mother, who raised him in the bohemian and intellectual world of Greenwich Village. His father, Robert De Niro Sr., was a talented painter who came close to achieving success, but without ever getting any real recognition. He was a perfectionist who destroyed his canvases when they did not meet his standards. Bobby had a distant but loving relationship with him, which he would explore years later in his films. The young boy enrolled in theatre classes to help him overcome his shyness. As a teenager, he hung out with his friends in the streets of Little Italy, where Martin Scorsese also grew up.
Bob and I kind of know each other from the age of 16. I remember him. He's very aware of the world I came from and I grew up in.
Bobby quit high school and decided to become an actor. He was 18 when he signed up for Stella Adler's conservatory.
Alistair, what are your opinions on love and
Yes, Alistair, do tell us, will you?
Well, Cecil...
Oh, Cecil, listen to this.
Cecil...
2 years later, De Niro got a role in a student film co-directed by Brian De Palma. His voice, diction, and speech pattern were already recognizable.
Something to give you some sort of inspiration. And when it finally comes up, and people walk out, what kind of people walk out? 3 more vegetables and go back up to the house. In 2 years, you'll flip.
As De Niro was getting his start in movies, thousands of young Americans were recruited, trained, and sent off to Vietnam. It wasn't long before the violence of the war entered American homes on a daily basis and became a source of inspiration for filmmakers.
Well, what are you doing here, Private Rubin?
What am I doing here? I don't know.
Private Rubin has now got the Viet Cong in sight. He's got his finger on the trigger. It's not the Viet Cong, it's a woman.
Oh, it's a VC, except it's a woman.
Well, what do you do in a situation like
Well, we
that?
have to kill her anyway.
It's a VC, so his orders are to kill her anyway.
De Niro never saw the war with his own eyes. He was against America's involvement and managed to escape the draft. But several of the roles he would go on to play were influenced by the Vietnam War. In 1970, he was in Hi Mom, a satirical comedy by Brian De Palma. He played a soldier returning from the war who auditioned for a part in a play. His on-screen potential was already unmistakable.
Yeah, you know, I really
Excuse me. You're casting for the police officer? Well, I'd like to try for it.
Why don't you come on in? Door's over there.
Okay.
Perverts here. What'd you say? What'd you say? What do you mean? That friend of yours? What are you protesting? Let me see a permit. You don't need a permit? What do you mean? What's that? Against the war in Vietnam? Let me tell you something, son. You ever been in Vietnam? Well, I haven't. I know what it's like. Oh, yeah? You know, huh? What are you, 2 years old? You've been in the Army? You've been in the Army, high school. What? What'd you say, young lady? Make love, not war? Listen, I make love very well. What do you know about love? What do you know about war? Well, I got your face, huh? You don't even wear a goddamn brassiere, you little slut.
Like his character in Hi Mom, De Niro also combed through auditions to find work. He was often in direct competition with other young actors of his generation. In 1971, several of them auditioned for Francis Ford Coppola's latest film, The Godfather.
160.
Charlie. Mr. Brazzi went after them. And so the story goes.
The story goes that he killed 6 men in 2 weeks.
Robert De Niro tried out for the role of Sonny.
You're gonna take both of them out on me. You're gonna take them. Hey, you know what they're gonna do to you? Hey, you know what you do when you knock somebody off? You take a gun, you shoot him right up against his fucking head. That's what you do. You get his brains all over your nice new Ivy League suit, Michael. That's what happens.
After his audition, De Niro was rejected. James Caan got the part instead.
I know you can do it. All right, you prove it to me. You can do it, go ahead, prove it.
De Niro made do with less prestigious films. He acted in B-movies, light comedies, and even a tearjerker. The actor was nearing 30 and seemed to be just another promising talent among others. Towards the end of 1973, Francis Ford Coppola started working on the sequel to The Godfather. The film focused on the early life of Vito Corleone, the character Marlon Brando had played in the first film.
I began to have this crazy idea that we could cast another actor to play Marlon Brando as a young part, and I had my eye on Robert De Niro, whom I had met in the casting of the first one. In fact, Bobby De Niro noticed I was always looking at him. And what I was looking at was that, yes, I saw some sort of relevance that he could play, not maybe Marlon Brando as a young man, but he could play Vito Corleone as a young man. And that was a very far-out concept in those days.
To prepare for the role, De Niro watched Brando's performance over and over again. He meticulously studied his mannerisms, his posture,
and the souls of my grandchildren,
his voice, and his silences in order to adjust them and make them his own.
Santino, what do you think?
Come si chiami?
Never.
Giugno io.
In The Godfather Part II, De Niro does not simply mimic Marlon Brando. He brings to his role a feline grace, a magnetic presence that speaks louder than words. De Niro had asked Coppola to cut some of his lines, an unusual request for an actor. The film was a huge success and made Robert De Niro a household name.
The winner is Robert De Niro on The Godfather.
The actor was awarded his first Oscar, but he hid from the spotlights, glaringly absent among the Hollywood stars.
I think this is a very richly deserved award. I think Robert De Niro is an extraordinary actor, and he is going to enrich the films that are made for years to come. And I thank you on his behalf.
In 1972, George Wallace, the governor of Alabama, is a candidate for the presidential elections. He is from the South and wants to maintain racial segregation.
And toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
May 15, 1972, Wallace is campaigning in Maryland. The man who shot George Wallace is arrested and identified. His name is Arthur Bremer. That same morning, he was filmed at another campaign rally. Bremer was sentenced to 50 years in prison. A year later, his journal was published under the title An Assassin's Diary. This book inspired Paul Schrader to write his screenplay Taxi Driver, which would become the second collaboration between Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro. In Taxi Driver, De Niro plays Travis Bickle, a New York City cabbie and Vietnam veteran who wants to assassinate a presidential candidate. To prepare for his role, De Niro passed his New York taxi license. Night and day, he drove through the city streets, weaving through the most dangerous neighborhoods.